Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Skul, the Hero Slayer. I'm Nye. Might be a little rusty, it's been a couple of weeks since I last played the game. Not by choice. Where do all the cats come from? You got something to say about that? 20,000 dark quartz for that. Let's see. Yeah, she got nothing to say about it. Okay, so we have 3,900 dark quartz. I think increasing my attack speed is probably super hot. HP's already upgraded. Might as well increase damage reduction. Distance cooldown speed. Pop some of that stuff up. Okay. What skull am I getting to start with? So we're going to start with the Carleon Recruit with Comrade System. Starting with Bottled Embers, and my Blessing is going to be cooldown. Okay. Yeah, haven't been playing recently. Had to ended up having to evacuate out of my house due to Hurricane Ida, which was a total pain in the butt. And while I was out, I was just not in a place where recording was really going to be a particularly likely thing for a number of reasons. We had there wasn't a lot of privacy, so it was just going to be loud. I was using a different microphone than I usually do, and that microphone was extremely quiet, apparently. There's a lot of things, so it's been like 3 weeks since I last played a round of Skul. So I expect to be a little bit, piercing wind and swamp. That's not good, but it's not bad either. The thing we really care about out of that is the piercing wind, honestly, because it's just good crowd control. Allows me to hit bosses from a distance. There's some kind of nice bonuses that comes out of that. Nothing incredibly exciting though. Let's see if we can get a better skull. Which yeah, I expect to be a little bit rusty on the game, perhaps. Not that hit. That hit was just me being stupid. I wasn't really thinking about what I was doing. But I expect to be maybe a little bit rusty on the game, maybe take some extra hits that I shouldn't, not think about what I'm doing. What's really weird about me, and I feel like a lot of people are the same way on this, but I feel definitely that, like, as I play games, I'll have that moment where there's that ability to, like, not play the game for a while, and from not playing the game, it helps to, like, internalize some of the aspects of the game that maybe you were having trouble with, or maybe not even having trouble with, but maybe just that you were, you know, had not quite gotten completely through your head. Don't really think I want... Do I want Rider? You know what? I'm gonna grab Rider. But yeah, like I feel like there's like kind of a point in a lot of cases where you just haven't been doing stuff in a while, and you kind of have a better way of internalizing the stuff that you've been doing and kind of getting a little bit more used to it. And I find that to be a huge thing for me in a lot of cases when I've been kind of taking a break from a game, usually for like a day or two. Like, I'm not taking this long, elaborate break. We got Firestorm, which could be interesting. I do see an Earth Spirit Gnome. I'll go ahead and just pick up the Earth Spirit Gnome. Not really a big fan of picking up Stone Monkey at the moment. I probably should be. Like, I probably should be considering Stone Monkey as an option. I think the reason why I'm not doing so is just because of how good Earth Spirits are. We do have a decent physical setup now, so it's not as if, like, there's any reason not to pick up Stone Monkey. It's just for some reason I'm like, okay, you know what? Rider might be a better idea. We'll see if that actually bears fruit or not. I think with the setup we have now, either one of them is good. But I think that, you know, the Spirit set is so good that it's kind of worth it to kind of push into it and go in that particular direction. Well, that's not amazing. That was fast. Okay, so we do have a Great Warlock option that I could swap over to. Could pick up the Hydra. Not a tremendously big fan of the Hydra. I don't know, do I want the Great Warlock? The Great Warlock is solid. The only downside is it's a concentration skull. I feel like we're a lot more on the physical side of things, especially with like just the gear that we have. Also, Rider is reasonably physical with some of its attacks. Like there is some magic on the right trigger attack, but on the left trigger attack, that's a physical attack. So I can't help but feel that sticking with this physical set, at least for now, is probably, excuse me, is probably a good idea. It is very hard to platform with the motorbike. Have we ever seen the upgraded form of Rider? Have I ever actually seen that? Like, I'm thinking on it. I don't know if I ever have. I think Rider is a 100 skull upgrade, which is probably why I haven't seen that. Okay, into Yggdrasil. But yeah, so I had to evacuate after Hurricane Ida. It was a really kind of obnoxious way for things to go down. You know, if you were watching the news at all when that hurricane started rolling in, we knew kind of immediately that the first thing it was going to do is going to go rip New Orleans a new one, and that just so happens to be where I live. So generally an unpleasant time, and then as we were planning for that, you know, it was I heard about the hurricane in the first place. It was a tropical storm at the time. I heard about it on a Wednesday, the Wednesday before landfall, and I was kind of just getting my I was getting my teeth cleaned that day. I was just at the dentist. And I was hearing about it, and they were like, okay, you know, it's Category 1, Category 2, something along those lines. It wasn't supposed to be this incredibly scary thing. So I was like, not a big deal. Thursday, go to therapy, haven't heard much more about it, not a big deal. Friday, you know, it's still, you know, Cat 1, Cat 2, like, let's not worry about it sort of thing. So I'm like, okay, not a big deal. Friday morning, go out to, get groceries, spend, you know, a fair amount of money on groceries. And then now, as like a couple hours later, after I go and spend money on, you know, a bunch of perishables, it starts coming to light that you know, the hurricane is going to be at least a Cat 3. And Cat 3 is when people in New Orleans start considering, okay, maybe we should no longer stay here. It kind of depends on what it looks like. But like a Category 3, you know, people weather out Category 1s and 2s. Category 3 is where things start becoming a little bit more iffy in that regard. So Category 3 I'm looking at, and we're like, okay, you know what? Maybe this might not be the storm to hang out for. But, you know, we're considering, you know, what do we want to do with ourselves, and then, of course, it gets upgraded. And I was kind of considering it. I was talking to family. I was saying, okay, you know what? I'm going to watch it overnight. I'm going to give it 12 hours. You know, if it still looks like it's going to be this highly damaging storm, yeah, I'll go ahead and evacuate. Well, of course, I gave it 12 hours, and after 12 hours, all of a sudden, it got upgraded. Can't afford that. Shadow Knights, that's new. Let's go ahead and pick that up. So we are definitely on the physical train here. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Okay, yeah, physical is, we're just on physical. That's fine. Let's do it. So yeah, we, you know, it turns out, yeah, Category 4, low Category 5, bad things gonna happen. You know, it was very much this, this feeling of we have to get out. So I ended up driving out with my sister in tow. She and I got into the car at like 2 a.m. What you gotta understand is that when New Orleans decides to evacuate, everyone evacuates. And there's only so many roads to get out of New Orleans. So when everybody's evacuating, it's very easy for it to just get kind of ridiculous in terms of traffic and things like that. So I decided to up and get out at about 2 in the morning. There was, you know, nothing on the roads. I had me, I had my sister, I had my computer, I had my dog, I had, we had my mom's dog as well, because there's 3 dogs in the household, and 2 of them are large. And there just wasn't gonna be a thing where she could get both the big dogs out. So me and my sister took one of them, which, you know, not a big deal. It ended up working out. 11-hour drive all told between traffic, having to stop the dogs to go to the bathroom. There wasn't really much traffic, but, you know, there was some traffic to deal with. There was also some weather that had me slow down. We had some kind of really, really heavy rainstorms as we evacuated out. Went from New Orleans to Georgia. Going to another sister's house where we could just safely evacuate. And it turned out, you know, it worked out okay. It wasn't a bad thing. But I just wasn't in a good position to stream or anything like that. It was just, this was not going to be a good storm for us to try to do anything with. Wow, that is an amazing quintessence. No wonder that is listed as legendary. Weapon Master, I already have something good. Rear Blast. Successful item attacks increase physical attack by 80% for 3 seconds. So I think we're absolutely going to pick that up. Don't know what I want to get rid of. Piercing Wind is good, and so is Swamp. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop Bottled Embers. It's more of a magic item, so I kind of feel justified in getting rid of that. And we'll kind of move along. I'm going to keep going for money. I'm going to go for skulls later on, but at the moment, it doesn't really feel like we need to go for skulls. That's not really a necessary choice I have to make. Can I... There we go. I'm just going to take some damage off of these light orbs, because it's much more of a pain in the ass to dodge them than anything. And I feel like our damage is good. Okay, so we're going to be able to get some skulls here. Happily go ahead and give away some health to get some skulls. Unfortunately, not going to be much, but 11 is better than nothing. But yeah, we were just out for a while, so it was fun being at my sister's house. Like, it wasn't a bad time or anything like that. She's a wonderful person. Her fiance is a wonderful person. They made us feel incredibly welcome, and we were, you know, endlessly lucky to have, you know, not only a place to go, but someone like my sister to help take care of us. Just a good old time as a general statement. What do we get here? We got a Water Spirit Undine. So the question is, do I lean into spirits at all? I think I'm going to go ahead and drop the Knight's Determination. Like, it's a cool item, but it's not something I really care for right now. Go for a health upgrade. What do we have? Manatech Circulator, Hunter's Boots, Luxurious Teacup. Hunter's Boots could be useful, but I'm not seeing a particularly good lean there. Let's go ahead and reroll, see what we get. Rejuvenating Roots, Thorny Pauldrons, Abyssal Virus, nothing amazing. One more for the road. I can do one more. Wind Armor. There's a Thieves Blacksteel Dagger. I think we're going to go for that, and now it's time for the Princess Box to go away, because I'm still going to have all the bonuses that I want. And now let's go ahead and get some bones. So, you know, things were okay. It wasn't bad, but it was a situation where I couldn't record. I could barely do anything. Like, there was no question of recording, and there was no, you know, there was not going to be streaming from that house. So I'm just kind of getting back into the swing of things here. You know, I'm not gonna pretend I'm not taking an obnoxious amount of damage, but at the same time, we're not doing badly, it's just I'm not doing well. Alchemist, we're not proccing into that. If we see some really good physical stuff, especially if we start seeing some of the more legendary physical items, we'll go ahead and get rid of the spirits. I think we're in on a very good physical drive at the moment. So if I can get something really good in that direction, we'll go ahead and drop spirits. But until then, I think spirits are a lot of extra DPS, basically for free, and they also help our right. They help our R button. So it's not as if I'm not getting some stats out of them. They are stacking to some extent as well, which has to be kind of acknowledged. You know, they do buff each other. There's always the chance that as I build skulls that we might decide to go in a different direction. This should be... Okay, next one's our boss. That is not who I really wanted. I wasn't really looking for slimes, to be honest. But, depending on what he decides to give me, I could be interested. This could be very exciting. So he's going to give me another Water Spirit Undine. I'm going to go ahead and swap that out for the Carleon Sword. So now I'm at 3 of 5. So we are in a rather amazing position when it comes to going for a magic changeover. We'll have to kind of keep an eye out for it, especially if we see a skull that is, you know, maybe another hybrid that aims a little bit more towards magic or has maybe another stronger magic item. Undine is also a pretty solid spirit. It does have the projectile, whereas our Earth Gnome has the kind of two-hand slapping thing going on. Oh, I got hit by that. I'm angry that I got hit by that. Okay. Oh, I'm angry I got hit by that, too. Okay, let's end this now. She's down. Our Quintessence, as strong as it is actually not bad when it comes to cooldowns, which is a little bit surprising. One. She's doing that. She's doing that. One more? No? There's the big one. 2. Doing one more? No? 1, 2. Okay. 3. Cool. 1, 2. Here comes the bullshit. Easy to dodge one, thankfully. we are absolutely not going to be doing our motorbike against this boss. Absolutely not. 1, 2, one more. Yep, 3. Hit her there. Do this thing. 1. Oh, God. 2, 3. I've been waiting for this to go off. 1, 2. She's going to do her bullshit. I had a lot of trouble dodging that, as you can see. 1, 2. Okay, I did that thing that I said I wasn't going to do, and I'm actually regretting it now. But I got it. Okay. So we have Leanna sisters, which I was actually not expecting. What do we get? I think we're gonna go ahead and just destroy the clown surprise box. I'm not really feeling it. So yeah, evacuated for 2 weeks, which, you know, you don't really think about what kind of impact that type of evacuation has on you. You know, it might just be me. It might be that I'm just, you know, such a homebody and stuff like that. Like, I really don't like being outside of my comfort zone, outside of my home. But there's definitely like this feeling of, okay, well, you know, crap, I'm out, you know, we're gonna be out of the house for forever. I'm not home. Okay, well, I'm just gonna die to explosions. There was definitely that feel going on. Okay, we got Stone Monkey to start with. Always exciting. I think that the choice that I made there to go for the spears, I think that was the correct choice. Okay, we need a skull to start with, because we want to get the first upgrade to Stone Monkey as early as we possibly can get it. Okay, we have what I consider to be probably one of the strongest of the Stone Monkey skills. In terms of, like, speed of execution, pure versatility, and so on. So I'm pretty happy with that. What do we get here? So we got Gravedigger. I'm going to keep on going for Skull for the time being, because we want to get, if I can get to tier 2 of Stone Monkey early, then I think we're going to be in a pretty strong position. I don't need health, okay. Okay, drop the werewolf. Get upgrades. I actually didn't even remember that was there. I need to remember that that shortcut is there so I can dodge that shit in the future. Yeah, I'm just this huge homebody. I really am not one to go out. Like, I prefer a staycation versus a vacation, if I can possibly help it. So there definitely was one of those things where, like, not being at home for that 2-week time period was very trying. And, you know, I know that that sounds kind of pathetic, and it is, but it is one of those, like, okay, I want to be home. I don't want to be, you know, out here. I don't want to be away from home for this long. And I think the biggest thing is, if it was actually a vacation for me, like, if I wasn't actually working, that may have been a different situation. But I was actually working the entire time that I was gone. So it's like, it wasn't even a, let me go out and go do things. It was a, no, I'm, you know, just staying here, you know, continuing to do what I do at home, except I'm not at home. I don't get all the fun of being at home. Which, you know, that, I think, contributes. Ow. Okay, easy stuff. What are we looking at? Nothing, nothing, and nothing. So let's go ahead and break the werewolf. They are offering me a fair amount of magic. I don't know how much I care, though. Yes, they have magic, and yes, that, you know, could have had some neat stuff there. Lie Weasel's always fun. Like, I really enjoy that quintessence. But at the same time, though, like, yeah, Live Weasel is awesome, but I can do better. God, all it is offering me is skulls and money right now, which, honestly, if I was playing smart, I should have taken money a while ago. Because, like, all the skulls in the world are not going to help me if I'm not, if I don't have, like, the damage upgrades that I just flat do not have right now. I'm gonna lean into it. I'm leaning into it. This is a bad choice, but I'm going for it. I've already upgraded, so we're just gonna kind of keep going. So yeah, it was fun. Glad to be at home. You know, trying to feel a little bit better. Things have just been not going well. You know, it's been an obnoxious time. Things like internet going in and out. Yeah, I'm suffering from internet outage right now, which you're thinking like, yeah, you know, there's a hurricane. Yeah, that was in my timeline, in the Nye timeline. That hurricane was almost 3 weeks ago now. So like this shit should be resolved by now, and we've had internet for a week. I just haven't been up to recording or streaming or anything like that. But we have had internet, like we've been going, but they just decided, you know, internet's not gonna happen right now. That doesn't really help me all that much. So I'm just kind of waiting for that to come back up and then decide what I'm gonna do with myself. Brand new keyboard apparently has a short in it. I don't know what this is, but this is a not inexpensive keyboard that I got myself to replace an older keyboard that was going out. And unfortunately, no Best Buy in the area has one to replace for me, so I just gotta get to live with the fact that my, you know, keyboard has a short in it. I have to wait, because the big thing is, you know, I buy a warranty for a lot of stuff I buy, which, you know, works out for me. Like, I'm not complaining about the fact that I have a warranty for it, but I buy a warranty for a lot of the items that I buy, and the problem is that if I, you know, wait too long to go to them and say, hey, I have a short in this thing, they're going to use up my warranty on it, when it really should be a manufacturer's warranty covering this, because it came with a short in it. So there's definitely, like, this bit of annoyance on that, on, like, okay, why is this also happening? I've also been trying, since I got back to home a week ago, I've been trying to get groceries so I don't have to eat fast food, and it's been really hard to get groceries. You know, a lot of places have been closing early just due to lack of people in the area to actually work. But, you know, there hasn't been a lot of ways to actually get myself groceries, so I keep on going out to get groceries, and there's just there's no places open. Yesterday, I finally found a grocery store that is not only open, but more importantly, actually has groceries. And just when I'm pulling up to the register to check out, their credit card system goes down indefinitely. I stuck around for a bit, but, you know, when it was obvious that it wasn't, yeah, when it was obvious that it wasn't reopening, I kind of had to just leave because I had other stuff to do. But, you know, that kind of leads me into a situation where, okay, cool, I don't have groceries at home, so I'm just spending way too much money on fast food because I don't have anything. Like, you know, we were out of a, remember, I spent a bunch of money on groceries prior to the hurricane. Just prior, so I lost all of that. All of that got lost. All of it done. You know, no refrigeration for 2 weeks does that. So, you know, no groceries available. But I spent a bunch of money on that prior to leaving, and spent more money of it on it while I was out to kind of help pay back my sister for hosting me and the family. You know, I bought some stuff so I could cook for a bit, bought some basic necessities for the family, so on and so forth. Because we were eating up a lot of her food. But, you know, we, okay, fine. But now I have to go spend more money on groceries, but I have to find a way, you know, like, I don't carry cash. I don't know if anybody out there in YouTube land kind of feels the same way as me about that, but I don't carry cash. Like, not only, I've had to deal with way too much gross cash in my history working in retail. I don't want to deal with cash anymore. Like, I honestly, as an American, want cash to go away. Physical currency is just kind of stupid. But then the problem is that you get a situation like they had where their credit card machine goes down and now you can't pay for anything. You know, I kind of feel like there should be some sort of situation where, you know, credit card machine is down, cool. People are going to let people pay with whatever method they have, and then you run it through later. You know, I understand there's, seeing a lot of concentration stuff. Are we considering the alchemist? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're just gonna continue on. But you know, I understand that that's ripe for abuse, right? Like, people come in and start buying big, expensive things when the credit card machine is down, and then you just get screwed. But, like, it's kind of like, you know, I use my credit card because I'm building credit. That's all I use my credit card for. I have cash or not cash, but I have money in the bank. But when the credit card machine is down, you can't use your freaking debit card either. So my cash might as well, or my money might as well not exist. And that just, like, it's my money. Why can't I not access it to use what I want? Your machine's down? Resolve it. Now, keep in mind, the reason their machine is down might have a lot to do with the damage to the city. You know, phone lines have had issues, lines are down. That's probably a big reason as to why their machines were down. There's probably a, you know, a line down somewhere. Wow, we were just taking all of the damage. Ooh, legendary item. What is it? It is a Dark Spirit Shade. Okay, so we have... Man, I'm thinking the Alchemist was probably the correct choice earlier, actually. Okay, he's going off. She's now going off. Jump over that. I didn't jump over that because I'm bad. He's dashing. He's throwing shit. I need to kill one of them. Killed her and got the very lucky health drop. And killed him and got the very lucky health drop. Okay, I'll take it. Not gonna argue about that. I think we just destroy the skeleton bomber. I don't think any of the rest of that is particularly useful. That allows me to get up to tier 2 of Monkey. Hopefully gonna get a really good skill. What do we get? Occult Arts Magic Staff. Right, that turns you into the Magic Staff, right. I'm not the hugest fan of this skill, but it's definitely not a bad one. And we need to be going to grab items at this point. My build is, you know, not ideal to say the very least. I need to go kill that mage. So the question is, do I get a magical backup skull? You know, do I give up on the basic skull and go get a magical backup skull, or do I keep on running with specifically just monkey and skull? Not 100% sure what the better part of Valor is on this one. You know, is it discretion? Do I hold on to what I have and not try to do a switchover that may screw me? Or do I go for the switchover and just kind of hope that everything goes all right? You You know, with the understanding that we have spent an awful lot of skulls to get ourselves to a tier 3 monkey where I'm at now. And I'm not in a bad situation with the magic upgrades. They're just not helping me a ton. But it does make my legendary spirit better. Oh, I'm not done yet. Okay. Got some money. Like, all the money is good at this point. We are, you know, money is a very solid thing for me to have at the moment. Because we're about to go into the shop. We may just hold on to the legendary spirit and just only use that legendary spirit unless something special happens. You know, unless we get a particularly amazing, skull. Like, if I get a legendary magic skull, we're probably gonna tilt magic really hard. But unless that's the case, I kind of expect us to stay with monkey. So there's a ring of wind. Let's see. Got a ring of wind. Got a Cretan bull. Got an orc. I'm really happy with the orc. I think we'll pick up the ring of wind. Reroll. Do I have enough to... I can reroll and get something else. Okay. Didn't really see... Nothing really amazing, unfortunately. And I don't really have enough money to reroll again. Go. Gold incense burner, I guess. I think we're still... I mean, money is not the best option, but I think... It's not a good option, but I think it's the best option we actually have in there. Yeah, the lack of quintessence is actually bothering me a little bit. I wish we had seen, like, a good quintessence anywhere in any of the previous rooms, but unfortunately we really haven't. None of the quintessence we've seen have been either particularly solid in terms of being the right stat, or have just not been good quintessences. You know, the roar of the orc, yeah, it looks good. I'm sure that on the surface looks good to do double damage, but you also receive double damage. We can do better than that. But what it does mean is that we're lacking that tool when we get into a fight like this one. That did not take terribly long. We did take an unfortunate level of damage getting here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, and here comes the bullshit. Damn. Double damn. I mean, she's dead, but... Took more damage than I really wanted to in that fight. Feeling reasonably solid about where we are in terms of damage and such. nice. Okay. So that was our seed upgrade to the World Tree seed. Increases physical and magical attack by 40% and sprouts a World Tree every 60 seconds. World Tree lasts for 10 seconds, increases us even more. So solid stuff, decent quintessence. I'm not the biggest fan of it because it's a very single target quintessence and it really doesn't want yeah. It really doesn't, you know, it's a very single target quintessence, which is part of the problem. You know, it's doing decently, but it's not quite where I want to be because I'm looking for a more of a worldwide damage quintessence. I think we're just gonna get rid of that. Oh god. I'm only get rid of my shield, it's fine. I need you guys to die. Okay. Way more damage than I really cared to there. Okay, what upgrade do you want to give me? Okay, so it's not ideal, but, I do have stuff that I can easily swap that out for, so we have massively increased attack speed, which is good on a speed skull. More money. Okay, so that's gonna give me massively increased attack. No, you don't summon your bitch boy. Okay. Money, shop, what am I looking at? Okay, I'm not looking at anything exciting. So I think the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pick up, health. Nope, and... no, refresh. There's a lunar ring. Let's swap that out for, the ointment. Fighter's Belt would have been hot. So would actually... yeah, Fighter's Belt would be hot. I think we picked that up. Let's make sure we have a certain amount of money on us at any given point in time. And then we can start working on, let's get out of the way of that, and kill that. Okay. And we have you that we can kill. Cool. Now I feel comfortable starting to work on skulls. You know what? Everyone is crazy. I absolutely feel that statement. Oh, get away from that. What is still... can you actually go up? I don't think you can. Definitely get rid of the ghoul. Okay, so who am I... oh, this is gonna be disgusting. Okay, we gotta kill her first. Okay, if you guys want to stack up and make all of my skills significantly better. If you're asking yourself, how does he know where he is? I don't. I am working purely based off of where I think the damage is. I have no idea where I was in that entire fight. Nope. 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 Just break the skeleton shield, like... Yeah, I think so. I think that's the choice of everything here. Oh, I am not sure how I feel about this upcoming boss. Items or money? I think we might be at the point where money is more important. Yeah, I think we're at the point where money is the more important choice here. Oh god, that sucks. Oh god, that sucks too. I'm just gonna go ahead and just bypass all that bullshit. I don't need him, actually. Okay, this last set of guys over here preventing us from leaving. Okay. Yeah, I don't need him because I don't want to change my skills. Skulls. Okay, that's about right. Away from that. Cool. That's how you want that fight to go. Okay, last room I'm gonna actually get to be able to enjoy. Synergy Carlian armor. No. Hidden dagger could be useful. What is this? Metal box. When adventurers defeat, increases physical attack by 15%. So that's really hot. Biggest problem with that is I've already defeated all but one adventurer. So we're not going to be able to see that happen. Let's go ahead and heal up. I'm just trying to decide, do I want to pick up that item? Do I want to unlock this? You know what, let's snag it and just replace one of the rings of wind. Just unlock the metal box. Kind of move on. Do that to get up, do that to get up. Ow. Okay. Money. Time to go for skulls. Nope. Let me kill you. Okay, I think I got it off in time. Cool. Okay, this is my skull friend, the one who gives me a ton of skulls for free. We like him. He's not going to get me up to 100, but he is going to get me fairly close. So I'm at 54 right now. Oh, hello. Who are you? Okay, so I can just break the Archlich because there is no possible way that I could switch over to magic at this point. So that actually ends up working out fairly well. Okay. I'm actually kind of a fan of this Quintessence right now. God, I wish I could upgrade right now so we could actually get full monkey. But I do not have that opportunity, so we just kind of have to hope that I'm going to be able to do okay against the Chimera. I think we're in a reasonably good place. Ow. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, go away, you. Let me dodge. Let me dodge. Ugh. Oh, I am so dead. Okay, let's just stay right about here. Missed my entire major attack skill. Missed my entire major attack skill and went right into the sludge. It was reasonable. We just weren't doing all that well there. And you know what? That's fine. We unlocked something new, which is exciting, which is always good for a new episode, which means I am done for the day. Thank you for watching, guys. I love you all. I will catch you next time.